What's going on YouTube? Dit Commando here and welcome to the channel, troops. So today, okay, and most of you will be happy about this, we are going to be reacting back to our Swedish brothers and sisters, yeah? And it's the Swedish Airbase Hunters. That's who we're reacting to today. It's from a suggestion in the Discord as well. I've literally got a big long list of all of those suggestions that I promised to you guys that I will be getting amongst soon. And here it is, guys. We're just going to go through that list, and this is the first one. So the Swedish Airbase Hunters. I've heard a lot about these guys. It is an old video, so bear with the quality. I think is maximum frame. The maximum picture quality is 480p. But we'll just get on with it, guys. And you'll be happy to know there's no subtitles either. So we're just going to literally crack on through it authentically. No subtitles. Let's have a blast, guys. It's going to be brand new. I literally know nothing about these, okay? So I'm looking forward to getting back amongst the Swedish reactions. I've got a brilliant reaction series for Sweden as well that I'm going to be reacting to very, very, very soon. It's about, I think it's a 6 to 8 part series, and I can't wait to get amongst this one. I think it's going to be even better than the Jaegers, okay? But other than that, guys, tomorrow I think we're going to do a different country again, and maybe it's Finland, something like that. I don't know. Let me know in the Discord or the chat what you want to see, guys. But if you've brand new to this channel, please make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification so you get reminded when we go live each and every day. Hit the like button for the video because all the likes really do help. I know not many people tend to press the like button, guys, but if you can literally press that like button, it really does make a big, massive difference on the channel. And just chat to us, guys, okay? We're nice and friendly on the channel. If you want to speak to me or anyone else, then just drop a comment in the live chat. Or if you want to speak to me in the Discord, then join the link. The link is in the description, guys. But we're just going to get straight on with it today because you're sick of hearing me talking, probably. But yeah, have a good one, guys, and thanks for being here. You can always tell when it's an old one, guys, because the music, they loved the pianos back in the day, didn't they? If we've got anyone who can translate this in the chat, I know OnePlus Zulu is doing that. If you're here, brother, please help us out so we know what's going on. Obviously, I'm going to be reacting to this authentically, but yeah, I'm just trying to think about this. The Swedish Airbase Hunters. So, is that what is this? Are they actually like a Pathfinder equivalent? So the British Pathfinders, they go out and secure airfields and stuff, so they can get the Air Force in, they can get planes in, jets in, you name it. Pathfinders normally secure positions behind enemy lines. They normally have a fantastic recon element. They normally have a fantastic forward observation part of that as well. These guys are behind enemy lines, getting and gathering intelligence for the bigger troops to go behind enemy lines as well. So I'm wondering, are they the same as the British Pathfinders? They do like a lot of reconnaissance work and stuff like that.
Behöver ett specialförband, specialister på att förhindra andra specialister som vill skada Sveriges flygstridskrafter. Sabotageförband från främmande makt. Därför skapas Flygbasjägarna på F7, Skaraborgs flygflottilj. Sveriges flygvapen är det första och tyngsta hindret en angripare kommer att möta. Därför vill han så snabbt som möjligt slå ut eller begränsa flygvapnets kraft. Genom flyganfall mot baser vill han hålla oss kvar på marken. Genom angrepp mot luftbevaknings- och stridsledningssystem vill han försämra vår syn, det vill säga förvarningstider, och kommunikation, det vill säga förmåga att effektivt kunna leda vår samlade.
So it's definitely orientated around the Air Force, guys. They're doing something working with, or they are part of the Air Force. So it's yeah, it'd be interesting to see how they do things on the ground. I know the film's very old, but the methodology behind all of these things wouldn't have changed too much, guys. So yeah, if you're a part of this outfit and you're watching right now, let us know what it was all about, guys. I want to hear from you. If you want to speak to us in the Discord after this, then please get in touch with me because it seems pretty cool.
För att minska riskerna på marken har Sverige idag ett antal så kallade krigsbaser runt om i landet. Det vill säga flygbaser som fungerar från större vägar och som sprider flygvapnets totala resurser över en större yta och därmed försvårar för angriparen. Det är det som är bassystem 90 och det är här som flygbasjägarna...
Look how close them are flying together, guys. Like that's not even a jet width either. They're literally flying so close, man.
...spelar en avgörande roll. Fiendens sabotageförband är organiserade i små eller stora grupper. Men varje man i varje grupp är specialutbildad, psykiskt mycket stabil och har en stor fysisk kapacitet, uthållighet.
Right, so the translation when I put it into Google came up airbase hunters. I'm just trying to think now and just looking at what's going on here. Does that not mean airborne hunters? Are these not Jägersoldats but who are parachute trained to make them an airborne soldier? Is that what it means? Have I gotten it wrong, guys? If I have, let me know in the chat. I'd like to know. And if they are obviously airborne hunters soldiers or ranger soldiers, then they're pretty much very similar to our parachute regiment / if they're a little bit more specialised, they'll be more so like our Pathfinders, okay? In fact, I'm going to do a video on the Pathfinders soon because they're very, very interesting bunch of guys and girls. He hit the deck hard then. He must have hurt himself. Yeah, definitely more specialised, these guys, okay, because they're working in small, close-knit teams. They'll probably be carrying an awful lot of stuff. So, yeah, they're they seem specialised anyway. Guessing they're probably going to bury the parachute guys. That's what I'd guess they'd do.
Uppgifterna är bland annat att peka ut mål med laser. Rapportera.
The effects on that. When's this off? Is this off like the late 80s, early 90s or something? Those graphics, guys. Imagine if we had to play games with those graphics now.
Effekterna efter ett anfall. Ge stöd åt luftlandsättningar.
That looks cool, man. SAS masked up, nice and white, small guns getting in to go and close in and engage with the enemy. Doesn't get any better than that.
Störa allt som störas kan på en bas. Till exempel klargöring av flygplan.
So it looks like they're specialising in sabotage as well.
Kommunikationslinjer, bränsledepåer.
Yeah, very similar to the Pathfinders troops.
Personal och anläggningar. För att stoppa dessa förutsägbara sabotageinsatser finns på varje bas ett markförsvarskompani. Flera närskyddsförband står för den inre bevakningen. Men där, utanför närskyddet, verkar flygbasjägarna. På en flygbasjägare ställs mycket höga psykiska och fysiska krav.
So I'm not sure what they're talking about, but I can only guess that this is some kind of physical tests and stuff. And are they telling us what the requirements are? Because I'd imagine to be a specialist outfit in any part of the military, like such as this, you'd have to be very fit, guys, because you work in small, self-sustainable teams, and to be self-sufficient, self-sustainable, and effective, your physical fitness is a massive part of it, guys. All right, for these roles anyway, because you might have a team of 3 or 4 people and you're behind enemy lines. You could be behind enemy lines for 3-4 months at a time, and if you're not a strong, robust individual, you just won't last that time, you know. So I'd imagine the selection process is a tough one.
Mönstringen visar vilka som uppfyller dem. Många sållas ut, men varje år startar cirka 120 man sin grundutbildning vid F7, Flygbasjägarskolan. Utbildningen är generell, det vill säga en färdigutbildad flygbasjägare ska kunna fungera lika effektivt i Skåne som i norra Lappland. Lika väl i 30 graders värme som i 40 graders kyla. Lika väl i platt jordbruksbygd som i ett skogigt Dalarna.
Oh, the dreaded kit muster, guys, getting all the kit out and getting inspected. He's got nice pants on as well, hasn't he? Look at that old kit. Obviously, we're watching a video from ages ago now. Look at that kit. Is that his sleeping bag on top? Man, our kit and equipment, we tend to moan about it nowadays, but when you look back even 20 years, it's so advanced in comparison now. It's unbelievable. I mean, look at that Bergen. It's crazy.
Fråga. Är det någon som inte har fått ut den här skåpsordningen här, alltså skolorden, där den innehåller en skåpsordning? Som inte har den? Bra. Ställ dig framför och säg följande. Henrik, så låt Svensson anmäler sig och manöver kommer efter detta.
Yeah, I remember when I first joined the Royal Marines. It's a bit of a... Everyone remembers getting the haircut for the first time. And that was the only time you got it free as well. But every time after that, you literally had to pay about £10 for your hair to get absolutely butchered. It looked like mincemeat at the end. And it was after about 4 weeks you could eventually have a little bit of style, but it had to be really short on the sides. The top had to be cut short. That's the reason I've got my hair short to this day still, because you get used to that. It gets instilled in you. But I've noticed most of our European counterparts and allies tend to have longer hair in the military. I've noticed in the British military. It's I don't know if it's just a cultural thing or not.
6 veckor tar den allmän militära utbildningen. Den utbildning som alla värnpliktiga i Sverige får.
Them boots don't look comfortable, guys. They look like the boots that I first started training in, and they ripped my feet to bits. Absolutely killed me. Let me know if you can remember your first pair of boots that you got when you served in the military, and how did your feet adapt to them, because my feet just didn't adapt to them well at all.
Precis, materialtjänst, vapentjänst, sjukvårdstjänst och försvarsupplysning. Men redan här varvas det allmänna med det speciella, jägarkunskap.
Right, what weapon system is that, troops? What weapon system is that? If you know, let me know in the chat.
Ja, det vi ska utbilda på nu här på den här platsen, det är att vi ska utbilda i eldning.
Right, so it looks like they're in the field now doing some sort of exercise. So I'm not sure how you guys waterproofed all your kit back then. Was it just bin bags and stuff like that, bin liners? Because I understand that, I mean, what I would have used when I was in training was we had like food bags, big ones, and I'd put all my kit in and individually wrap it all and put elastic bands around them to stop the water going in. But more so, you know, later on in my career, we had proper waterproof canoe bags where you could literally wrap your kit up in that, and it would stay perfectly dry, you know, and your Bergen, like what's happening there, would float as well because there'd be loads of trapped air in it. So yeah, it's pretty decent, the kit that we have got now, guys. But back then, I wonder what they used. It would probably have been bin liners or something, more than likely.
Det gör gott. Kronan check. Till mig är det.
Time for a bit of physical education then. It's crazy. It's crazy to think that, you know, not so long ago we did things in such, you know, the kit and the conditions were very different. If you think about going through training now, we have access to these things, okay, mobile phones and everything, and you know we're connected to the world still. But back then, you know, you went away into training and you literally didn't see anyone or hear from anyone for weeks and months at a time. You were literally cut off. That was your life then.
Fysisk träning är ett viktigt moment. De fysiska kraven kommer att öka för varje del av utbildningen, och utan en god grundfysik ska ingen söka sig till flygvapnets flygbasjägare.
Here's another consideration then as well. Do you think people back then were naturally more fitter than they were now? You know, I probably think people were more fitter then. In terms of the lifestyle that they led back then was more active, whereas now we're confined to home a lot more, and physical activity is something that is not as big a part of my life and other people's life going forward, you know, compared to what it was 10 years ago, for instance. I was always outside doing stuff, and yeah, I think back then they were potentially a little bit more fitter, a little bit more robust as well. But then again, there was nothing else to do really. There was no phones, computers or anything taking all of your time, you know. Has the PT kit changed then? Do they still use the blue trousers and the white top? I'd be interested to know, let me know.
Efter den allmänna utbildningen är det dags för de olika specialbefattningar som ingår i en flygbasjägargrupp. Under 5 veckor, på barmark och i snö, får varje befattningshavare utbildning i sin speciella roll. Gruppchefen ligger inne i 350 dagar, övriga i 325 dagar. Gruppchefen lär sig att leda sin grupp under fältmässiga förhållanden. Han lär sig att fatta rätt taktiska beslut under svåra förhållanden. Han får också utbildning i ett korrekt och vettigt ledarskap.
Martin Johan 2, Martin Johan 2.
Martin Johan 2 kom.
Från Martin Johan. Påbörja uppgiften kom.
Uppfattat. Slut kom.
Klart slut.
The radios, man, back then were massive as well. I wonder if they had headsets for them or they just didn't have them issued at the time. What's he doing there? Why is he lighting that?
Några blir hundförare. De måste ha känsla för sin partner.
Oh, he's got a dog with him as
Kunna
well.
förstå sin kompis beteende. Och inte minst sätta sin egen bekvämlighet i andra hand till förmån för hunden. För det är hunden.
Look at the little dog there. Well, I say a little, he's a big dog, but yeah, vicious thing I bet he is.
Som är hundförarens viktigaste verktyg i flygbasjägargruppen.
Another thing we take for granted how effective a dog can be in a fighting section. Just in terms of security, if you look at the military and then you look at security use dogs all the time because they're very effective. They're as effective as 10 men because they can chase after an assailant quicker, they can pin the ground easier, and people are scared of dogs, you know. You can your fear to humans can become immune after a while, but you know, once a dog's running after you with its teeth all snarling, you're gonna do what you say. You're gonna freeze a bit, aren't you? So yeah, I think they're pretty good to have in a section of men.
Vi inte vill prata om, men som ofta står mellan liv och död. I jägargruppen får han en omfattande utbildning i akut och enkel effektiv vård. Chock, andning, blödning. Sjukvårdaren får en utbildning som är mycket fältmässig och mycket realistisk. Men han är inte bara sjukvårdare. Han ingår som en integrerad del i gruppens stridskraft. Han skyddar flanken.
Best weapon system on the planet.
De tyngre vapnen i gruppen ligger på understödskyttens axlar. Han kan sina speciella vapen som är kulsprutor och granatgevär, bland andra. Men han är precis som sjukvårdaren en helt integrerad del av hela gruppen. Han skyddar också flanken. Bilföraren får utbildning inte bara på bilar eller lastbilar.
What vehicle's that then, guys? That seems to be smashing it through the mud quite easily. I know a lot of your vehicles that you use in Sweden are definitely fit for purpose because of the land that you use. And the land that you go across, rather. So a lot of the vehicles you get are probably a lot better than most countries, you know, I'd imagine anyway. Certainly looks better than the ones we get in Britain.
Och snöskotrar. Även om hans huvuduppgift är att förflytta jägargrupperna till sina operationsområden ingår han också i chefsgruppen. Det handlar alltså inte bara om...
Oh, so is that like a troop carrier? Would you carry a troop of men in there to get to and from a place, or is that a section strength vehicle? Doesn't look too big. Yeah, it looks more like a section of men, about 6 to 8 people. Am I right? Let me know in the comments, guys.
Om att köra fordon av olika slag, det handlar om initiativ och handlingskraft. Efter 3 månader övergår den allmänna utbildningen till att skapa väl fungerande flygbasjägargrupper.
So these are the different types of specializations that they're talking about. Is that what that is? Those different types of, I'm guessing, a driver, a signaller, a heavy weapon machine gunner. Is that what they're talking about here?
Nu gäller det de speciella kunskaper en jägargrupp måste ha för att kunna möta en speciellt utbildad fiende. Övningarna pågår dag och natt. Flygbasjägarna får möta förband som använder fiendens teknik.
Yeah, so it looks like they're carrying a lot of kit still. Even back then, when they didn't probably have as much specialist equipment and stuff, they're still carrying a lot of kit, you know. And it's going to definitely take it out of you. I just wonder what those Bergens were like to carry back then, because I know the quality of the equipment that we'd get issued now is still a lot better than it was back then, so that kit must have hurt to carry. But then again, some of these some of the European countries out there, you know, because of the environment which you have to work in, the kit seems to have been a lot more advanced anyway, you know, because of the environment that you have to use that equipment in. So let me know in the chat, guys, if you've used any of this kit, or you did manage to serve back in this day. Okay, it would be interesting to hear. And if you have made it this far, guys, please smash that like button. Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, and hit the notifications as well, guys, if you don't mind. But yeah, we'll just get straight into it.
Det har ännu inte gått ett halvår, knappt 5 månader. Men nu är det dags för Baskerprovet. 10 mil i oländig kupé.
Another thing, how long is this training then? Are these already qualified soldiers? I'd imagine they're not conscripts anymore. These guys are volunteers into this, and I'd imagine they're already serving soldiers. Is that right?
Terräng.
Kraven kommer att vara 20 isär, 40 ihop.
Okay, so now it looks like they're taking part in the orders process. Probably getting ready to do something. Oh no, wait out, it's not the orders process. They are disassembling their rifles and probably putting it back together in record time as well.
Sak samma om det.
His feet look like they've been submerged in water for a long time, or his socks must have been wet. That's not a nice looking foot, that, to be fair. Look at the wrinkles and stuff. That's when your feet have been wet and they've stayed wet for a while. You've got to be really careful of that, because you can get massive problems with your feet. You can get trench foot for a start, you know, or foot rot, anything. It's you don't want that when you're in the field, because your feet go down, then you're non-operational, guys. You're not operational. You can't work.
Sol, regn, snö eller storm. Provet ska genomföras. Och det är här grupperna ska visa att de har vilja och uthållighet. Det vill säga basen i en flygbasjägare.
Here's an interesting point then. I've never worked closely with dogs in this environment. I've worked in environments where there was dogs present, but never in a small close-knit team like this. So, obviously, if you're the dog person, the dog handler, the dog's got to eat. Does the dog eat just normal dog food? Does the dog get dog rations? You know, I've never actually thought about that before. Does the dog get dog rations, or do you just take tins of dog food in with you? Because if so, that's an awful lot more weight that you're going to have to carry, isn't it, really?
–40 timmar har de på sig, och de flesta klarar det. Och får sin gröna basker med lodjuret.
Jag gör det inte en gång till. Inte idag.
Smart as carrots, eh, guys? Has that uniform changed then since this has came out? I've never seen that uniform before. Yeah, so it's their pass out parade then, or course pass out. they're getting handled with their berets there. Yeah.
Flygbasjägarskolan. Mörk. Mössa av.
Putting the berets on.
Masker på.
I wonder, now this is a hardly likely occurrence, but I wonder if anyone who was in that crowd there, so i.e. the people who's qualified passing this course, is actually around and able to watch this video now. It would be awesome if any of these guys could get in touch with us if they happen to stumble across this video. How good would that be, guys? I thought that's where the dog was getting carried in, because I seen obviously the box and then the dog crying. I was thinking that's a bit harsh, but no, the dog's there, guys. We're safe.
Det är tid för en vit luva, vinterutbildning. Efter ett halvårs utbildning i allt annat gäller nu vintern. Snö och is. Några plutoner fryser mer än andra, allt beroende på krigsplacering.
Dogs are so versatile, man. You know, dogs are an amazing component to have in any fighting team, especially if they're trained properly, you know. I mean, look at it. The snow's not affecting it at all. These things are awesome.
Men alla lär sig grundläggande.
Yeah, practicing a bit of the firing positions and getting the rounds down range. You can tell that this is an old film because of the sound effects. You can't hear them properly. But yeah, fighting in any environment, especially this one, the snow, is tough. We've already been through this as we went through the Jägersoldat series, and we've seen how they acted. And it's a different kettle of fish, guys. But Sweden are specialists in this field because of the environment which they live in. You know, they have to deal with this on a yearly basis, you know. So you go from one extreme to the other. You go from quite hot summers to very cold winters, you know.
Vintertjänst får befattnings- och förbandsutbildning och kan sedan arbeta över hela landet under landets olika förhållanden.
We're doing a night level attack then. That looks like a section attack, that actually. Yeah. Handing in all the stores, never a good job.
Högvakten i Stockholm.
That's not the same place as where the Jägersoldats, the Swedish Ranger soldiers train, is it? That's a different place, is it? Let me know.
Från snön till Slottsbacken i Stockholm. I 4 dygn går Flygbasjägarskolan högvakt utanför Kungliga slottet. Till glädje för truppen, de anhöriga och tusentals turister. Högvakten är ett avbrott i en tung utbildningsfas. Den fortsätter med distinkt förbandsutbildning. Nu lär sig varje pluton, varje förband allt om den närmiljö där de ska operera. Detta under 2 månader. Och detta för att få en större kunskap än någon angripare. Flygbasjägarskolan är kunskap.
Okay, that's new. I've never seen that done before, even when I was in the Royal Marines, when we're doing close quarter combat. Yeah, close quarter combat, close quarter battle. I've never kicked the door and then sprayed it, but it makes sense, kind of, to be able to just blast the door down, get as many rounds down, so the person in the room is going to be... they're obviously going to be getting the heads down, aren't they? But I guess the only drawback to that is you have to know who you're after. You have to be able to positively confirm that who's behind that door is enemy, because if you kick a door down and then just suddenly spray, there could be innocents in there. So I guess that wouldn't be used all the time, you know, and maybe it's a tactic that they no longer use, but I guess that's why I haven't been shown that, because every door that we kick down we have to confirm who the enemy is first before you can get some rounds down range, because you don't want to be shooting any innocent people there.
Rummet klart!
Ett utbildningsår på Flygbasjägarskolan skapar en förbands- och kamratanda som varar långt efter det att värnpliktstiden är slut. Denna sammanhållning har skapat en unik kamratförening som syftar till att främja fortsatt kamratskap efter grundutbildningen. Kamratföreningens motto är: en gång flygbasjägare, alltid flygbasjägare.
Yeah, Baywatch music, guys. you gotta love old films, man. Then I think we'll have a chat about that now, because that's just the end bit, guys. Right then, so what did I think about that? Well, obviously we've got the obvious barrier in terms of the language barriers, but some of these videos, when I've been watching little clips of them, is something that I would watch anyway on YouTube, you know, so I'm not really too fussed about all of them having subtitles on, and I want to keep the reactions quite authentic, you know, because without me knowing too much, I can only view it, I can only judge it on what I'm viewing it by, if that makes sense. And this is just an old video, and it was quite enjoyable to watch, actually, you know, it's something new, so to speak. So do I know much more about these guys? I don't know a lot more about them now. However, I've getting to see how you guys did a few things back in the day. It's nice to go back in time and reminisce on these things and appreciate what we've got now, guys. So I really like reacting to videos like this, and I hope you enjoyed it as well, because it's easy to watch. It's easy to watch. There's not too much going on, and it's, yeah, hopefully we've just had a good chat on the live chat, guys, you know. If you've got any questions regarding this, just drop a comment in the live feed right now and I'll get back to you, or drop them in the Discord. But if you've made it this far to the video, please smash that like button, troops. It really does help us out. Please subscribe to the channel. We might hit 5,000 when this video drops. So 5,000, that's absolutely insane, you know. And join the Discord group. The link is in the description, so you can chat to me or anyone else on there, and it's really good fun, guys. But what I'll be doing right after this, another 5-10 minutes or so, I'll be going live on Twitch. So the links, I'll be smashing the links in the live chat right now, and if you can't find the live chat, or you're not on the live chat, it'll be in the description, guys. Click on that, click on Twitch, and I'll be going live, and I'll be playing some different games. Okay, so yeah, make sure you follow me on Twitch, guys. We have a bit of a laugh. We've been getting set up on Twitch over the past couple of days, and I'm actually finding out that PCs are a lot complicated in comparison to consoles, which I've made the transition from. So we are getting there with the stream settings, but it's a work in progress. I've had a lot of help off the people who's watched, who's been tuning into those streams, guys. Okay, so just bear with that. We will get there with the streaming on Twitch. It'll look really good soon, hopefully. So, but other than that, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this one. Look forward to the series that we're bringing out tomorrow, and the next day we'll be on Sweden, a series, and we'll be doing another country. Stay tuned for that, troops. Thanks for being here. Much love. See you in the next one.